A notorious bank robber draws a gun and walks into a cafe. And you'll never believe what happens next. Well, I'm right there today, riding around in Oklahoma's Noble County. And while we're here, let's go back in time 90 years to a strange incident that happened here. In 1933, notorious bank robber Pretty Boy Floyd rolled down this road on his way to the town of Perry. So who was this guy? Well, he was an Oklahoma-born Depression-era outlaw and bank robber. He was also kind of a folk hero in these parts, even after robbing 30 banks and killing 10 men. He gained a public following by handing out money to farmers and destroying bank loan documents. But he was also a violent criminal and one that was on the run from the FBI. In 1934, when the FBI killed outlaw John Dillinger, J. Edgar Hoover named Pretty Boy Floyd as public enemy number 1. But a year earlier, he was right here, rolling toward Perry, and he was heavily armed. Here at the town square, he headed toward a little diner named the Kumback Lunch. As the locals told it, Floyd walked into the restaurant with a gun in his hands. He ordered everyone out except the owner and locked the door behind them. He then told the nervous owner to cook him the largest steak in the kitchen and some eggs. Then, he sat at a table and ate his meal in peace. When finished, Pretty Boy Floyd dropped $20 on the counter and walked out. Those $20 would be the equivalent of $500 in today's money. Well, the Kumback Lunch Cafe is still in business today, and I'm backing into one of their spaces out front. This great small-town restaurant is about to celebrate its 100-year anniversary, and I believe it's the oldest restaurant in the state. I'll be ordering food, but won't be eating here. You see, this episode is part of a series called Saddlebag Takeout. I ride to interesting restaurants, get their food to go, pack it in my saddlebag, and then eat it in a scenic or historic place. A few miles south of Perry is a public park that was being built at the same time that a hungry bank robber was frightening the Kumback's patrons. It was a Depression-era construction project performed by the nation's Civilian Conservation Corps. It's being beautifully maintained by the city of Perry, and I should be able to find a nice picnic table in here somewhere. I asked the Kumback to make me a hamburger that has its roots in Oklahoma's Depression years. If there's an official Oklahoma state food, it's got to be the onion burger. Well, they say the Kumback makes a great onion burger, but the question is, how well does it stand up to a little time spent in a motorbike saddlebag? Does it travel? And the answer is yes. My meal spent about 20 minutes in the luggage and stood up well to it. Everything is still very warm. They made me a great onion burger that was hot and ready to travel. And their staff was great to work with. I recommend Kumback Lunch for your next ride in this area. Well, thanks for coming along with us on this little trip back into Oklahoma's past. Bank robbers and burgers. And come back next time as we ride the scenic K-Star Trail and taste test another saddlebag meal. Thanks for watching and subscribing. We really appreciate you spending time with us today, and we hope to see you again next time.